Hey, what's up guys, Walt here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys all 7 chords, A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. Now there's a lot more chords. All the chords that I'm going to be showing you are here on the first fret, or in the first position. So now, let's just work on the first chord, which is A. And so, here's how it would be written down. Okay, so now, since you understand what the numbers are, let's just jump right into the A chord. Alright, so here we go. Here's your 4th finger here. Okay, let me do a little bit of this action. Here you go. Here's your 4th finger here. 3rd finger is going to go right here. 2nd finger goes right here. And there you have it. There's your A string, your A chord. Okay? So now what we're going to work on next is, of course, the B. So here's your 1st finger goes here, and then your 3, then your 3rd finger goes right here. And then you have this chord. So you're probably saying to yourself, what's this mean when you have one finger all the way down 3 frets? Well, it's pretty self-explanatory. It means exactly what's written. You literally take your 3rd finger, or whichever finger is written down there, and you create what's called a partial bar. Okay? And what it does is that you put your fingers down a portion of the fret using just one finger. Okay? So instead of doing this, 4, 3, 2 on your A chord, let me do this. Instead of doing 4, 3, 2 on your A chord, if you wanted that to be a partial bar chord, you could just use your 3rd finger, and then you'd have this. Okay? So now, there's your B chord. And you're using your 1st finger here, and your 3rd finger here. Here we have our C chord. And put your 1st finger on the 1st fret of the B, which is right here. Here's your 1st fret. Here's your 2nd fret. Here's your 3rd fret. And 3rd finger, 2nd finger, and 1st finger. And there you have it. Okay, so here's your D chord, alright? You're going to take your 1st finger, okay, right here, and you're going to put that on your 2nd fret of the G string, which is right here, okay? Put your 3rd fret of the B, use your 3rd finger, then your 2nd fret right here on the 2nd fret of the E, your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the E. Then you have this. Okay? There's your D chord. And here we're going to work on our E chord, which is this. Here, I'll just zoom up for you. Here you go. There's your E chord. So 1st finger here, you'll see, 1st finger on the 1st fret of the G, 3rd finger on the 2nd fret of the D string, and 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the A string. So here you have it, your E. Okay, here's your F chord. Alright? Now, we have also what's called a full bar F chord, which is this. But what I'm going to be showing you is this, which is the same chord, but it's a lot easier to play. And the reason being is because, remember what I said with your B chord, is that you have the partial bar? Well, if you were to play the full bar chord F, you're literally using your 1st finger here, and you're taking up the whole fret, so that you need a lot of strength, and it would sound and look like this. Okay, and then you would play your F like this. But that's a big chord. It's seriously the most difficult chord on the guitar to learn. The reason being is because on the strings of a guitar, or any string for that matter, is that the 2 most points that are the tightest, that are the most tense, are both ends of it. So the tightest point on the guitar is this. Notice how you can't even move it, right? And then right here towards the bridge, you can't move that. But now, which part is the easiest to play? Well, it's right here in the middle of the string. See this in the middle? The string's going crazy. You know, it's pretty easy to move. Don't move it that hard; you might break it. But I always say to my students that if you go to learn a song or to learn a chord, like for example this F, don't go and try and play it on the 1st fret. Move it up to like the 6th or the 7th fret, because it's a lot easier to play, because your fingers don't have to push down that hard on the string, because there's less tension. And then even more so than that is that the frets get bigger as you go closer to the nut. See how big this fret is? And then see how tiny this fret is over here? You know? So that if you're having trouble stretching a chord, move up to here and play the same chord, and then you'll notice that your fingers don't have to stretch that much. And finally, here's your G chord. So take your first finger. Here's the chord how it looks. Put your first finger on the second fret of the A. Put your second finger on the third fret of the E. I'm sorry, and put your third finger on the third fret of the high E, which is the string closest towards the floor, which is this one. Okay, so here we have third finger right here. Okay, just do it with me. Third finger here, second finger here, and third finger here, and you have this. Okay, that's pretty much it. So there's all the chords. You ready to rock